I'll make this one short and sweet, guys. I'm here in Switzerland, just in a little town called Sargans. I'm going to be tackling the Alpine Pass Route. It's about 10:15. Right on cue, a bike coming up to spoil the film. Yeah, as I was saying, we're in a little place called Sargans. This is where it all starts. I'll put a little map on the screen, what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to walk down this little track next to the railway line, see if we can find somewhere to camp for the night. And then in the morning, make a fresh start. Morning all. I find myself in the beautiful country of Switzerland and we're going to be tackling the Alpine Pass Route. It's a 210-220 mile-ish hike all up and down the Swiss Alps. We're going to see sights such as the Eiger and lots of vistas like this. I'm out with Ian, the Yorkshire Trailblazer.
There we go, Swiss Alps.
So come on, let's go see what we can find.
Imagine if I just climb up there.
We've just started out on trail and we've met our first water stop. So we're just going to top up and then crack on. We're only about 10 minutes into the walk. That's fresh, man. Sweating, guys. We're about 1500 feet up, heading for our first sort of mini summit of a pass. It's not an official pass, but it's quite steep. Just heading up there. There's been some nice views already. It's been a tough sharp climb initially.
914 metres.
914.
Sweating.
We're heading for there, are we?
That top one, look, that's
Vermal.
Yeah, that's the first thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Vermal is the highest.
Yeah. Oh, we're going well past them.
Yeah, Vermal is the highest point of today. That's saying it's 40 minutes to get there. Up there is Vermal, and I believe Vermal is 980 metres high, according to the book. So well, I think when we get there we're going to have a little break. But it's good so far. It's still early. I would say it's probably about 7:30. It's getting warm, so I think it's going to be a warm day. Come on, let's crack on.
Oh, downhill.
Finally we got to the top of that little pass. On our way down now. We're sitting at about 640 metres. Just in these trees at the minute. Sun's coming through. Time is 7:46. We've been walking just over 1 3/4. We're finally walking downhill. We've just been chatting along the way, so I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to be doing. This one's more for me, I think, this walk. I do a bit of vlogging, just show you the best bits, I think. What we got here then? Little shot glass, look. Nice little spot for a break, little drink. So we camped out along here somewhere last night. We arrived in Sargans about 9:30. So we just walked along here, found a little spot by the rail line. And what we've done today is we walked along here all the way to Western End, which completes stage 1 of the hike. So we've done 12.5 kilometres. But what we're going to do, it's still only 10 o'clock. We're going to head on and start the first major foot pass. So we've got 980 metres to get up. It says it's 7 to 8 hours long. I'll just show you the map. We're just here now having a coffee and I had a sandwich at Western End. And our aim is to get to Elm tonight, and that would be 20 miles. Now just stopped for a coffee and a sandwich. We're in a little place called Western End, and we're heading now to a place called Elm, which is about, I don't know, 6 hours walkish, I think, up through there, I believe. Apparently it's 1300 metres high, and then obviously the pass then will meanders back down to Elm. Let's have a look what we can see on here. We're here now at Western End, and we're going to follow this path. All the way to Thru Pass and on. Yeah, it's been amazing so far. We've just stopped and had something to eat about half an hour ago. We're following this wooded trail uphill, following the yellow diamond trails. The river's running down there. Camera obviously don't give anything any justice. It's warm, so I've put my hood up. Nice to be in this shade a little bit. But we're heading up to a pass called Thru Pass. It's about 1300 metres, so we've only really just started the ascent as well, so some tough climbing ahead. And he's just been doing his Facebooking down there. How you doing, man?
Lovely. Tough, but it's beautiful.
We are in hiking Megaland.
Mega. Bit like Sound of Music.
About the music.
Not the music, yeah. Oh! Go on, do it again.
No, I'll edit that bit. We're just heading upstream by this beautiful stream, and it looks like we're going to start getting some elevation up there. It's grass time. The water is crystal clear. It's absolutely beautiful. Ice cold, crystal clear. Signposting's really good. So we're heading for Thru Pass and then on to Elm, following the red and white markers, and obviously we're doing the Via Alpina 1. We're heading up there now. Been pretty steep. It's been an absolute mega climb so far. I seem to be walking 20 steps and after having a breather. We're about 4,500 feet up. Whew. And we've still got to keep going. I think we're not too far away from the Thru Pass, and hopefully then we should start winding our way back down to a little place called Elm, where we're not sure what to do yet, whether we're going to stop short and pitch up and then just go there in the morning and have breakfast, or call in and see if we get something to eat and then walk a few miles past. We're going to get to the top of this Thru Pass first and then just take it as it comes. Whew. Still making our way up to Thru Pass. Keep passing lovely little waterfalls where we keep topping up our water. Let's keep topping up this little bladder here. Oh, look at that. Needs the shading in the shade there. We just dumped our heads under that waterfall. It's beautiful. We've just met some hikers walking down, and I sort of say we've got another 2 hours of climbing at least, so not looking forward to that. And then we've sort of got about 3 hours walking back down into Elm, if we can make it, that is. Time is 2:30. Let's just see how it goes, eh? So we're sitting at 1,881 metres. We've still got an hour and 10 minutes-ish to the top of Thru Pass. And we was aiming to try and get to Elm, but that's still going to be another 5 hours. So I don't think we'll be getting there. I think we'll get to the Thru Pass and start making our way down, and if we see somewhere where we can camp, I think we'll just bang it there. So, but look at this. Look at all the ice and the mountain tops. We've just stopped there like a little shelter with side of beer. So come on, let's crack on.
Come over. Hold you up there. Oh, dude. Huh?
Oh man, was that hard? It was that hard. We're sitting at 2,223 metres. We've come from Sargans. It says only 5¼ hours, but that is absolutely bullshit. And we're heading for Elm, which it says it's another 2¾ hours, which is all the way down through there. What a view, man. What a view. But we're dead. Our legs are absolutely dead. I think the plan is we're going to start walking down, and if there's a place where we can camp, and we're going to do that. Let's just breathe the scenery in for a couple of minutes. Oh, we finally found somewhere to camp. We thought we'd found somewhere a bit farther up, but Ian just couldn't get comfortable on there. It was too slopey, so we moved farther down, and we got this little bit by the river. I've still got my Lycos gear Khufu DCFB, and Ian's rocking the Thurston. I can't remember what. Thurston what, sorry?
Tap tent stratosphere.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, get it all wrong. Chris is there. Chris. Ian's got the top tent stratosphere. Nice looking tent. He's in the DCF. Shame he couldn't find a picture up there for it though, but never cool. But yeah, so we wanted to get to a little place called Elm, but that's about another 2 hours farther down the pass. We just run out of energy really, and we've really real brutal climb up to the top of Foss Pass, but we did it. Fantastic scenery, and we've got a cracking spot now. The time's just gone 8:30, so we're going to get our heads down in the morning, head off into the little town of Elm, hopefully pick up some supplies to get some breakfast, and it's on to the next pass. See you in the morning.
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors.